playing absolutely lights out. Just happy to be a part of the team. Great chemistry, great vibes. So we're pumped for the finals here in Dallas. We have a chance to give the fans what they want is an Orlando Squeeze versus DC rematch. So we're hungry. DC, we're ready to make some noise.
We had them last time. I think we know our game plan this time around, and we're definitely gonna not let that one happen again. Yeah, I think we're gonna play to win this time, not play not to lose, but play to win.
This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down too high. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than no other lights. 'Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. You ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time.
Really excited to get another crack at DC. Hopefully, we can look back at our last match and make some adjustments for this upcoming one, and we're just excited to get another crack at it.
I think that us and DC through 2 events have proven ourselves to be the best 2 teams so far. We like that challenge. We narrowly got them last time. They had a match point against us, and I think it's going to be another one for the record books.
Championship Sunday is upon us from the Lone Star State. 12 teams began at the premier level. Only 2 remain, looking to clinch the title here in Dallas. It's a rerun of the Atlanta final. The DC Pickleball team hoping for a different outcome this time as we welcome you inside the beautiful facilities here at Brookhaven Country Club in the heart of Dallas, Texas. Riley Newman, Christian Elshon, and the Kawamotos wanted nothing more than another shot at Anna Bright and the Orlando Squeeze, and they will have just that. It went down to 5 games in Atlanta. Time now to welcome in Cameron Blackwood, who is standing by with coaches on both sides.
Thanks, Mish. Yes, Kyle, coming to you first. You didn't have the outcome you wanted against this team in Atlanta. What's different about this team coming into here to Dallas?
Well, yeah, we had a lot of opportunities. We've got a lot of respect for the Squeeze. Obviously, they beat us last time. But we just feel like this is our moment. Again, we relish the opportunity, and this is the finals we're here to win.
And Alex, you guys already coming back defending champs here. How important is it for you guys to lock in and say, you're here to stay? It wasn't a fluke back in Atlanta.
Right, just, the energy is there. We just don't want to step back, and we're going to have, a great team with good ownership, so we're going to get that and earn it. Just got to stay hard like always, right?
Thanks, Alex. Michelle, back to you.
Cameron, thanks. They will have to earn every inch of this against the DC Pickleball team, a much different looking team than we saw in Atlanta. We'll get to that in just a moment as we welcome you to the booth. Michelle McMahon, Adam Stone, and Cameron Irwin here with you for the analysis. And let's dive into this matchup a little bit deeper. Adam, starting with you, Orlando looking for a 2nd straight title. You're focusing on gender doubles who have not lost so far in this tournament, both the men and the women. Why are they your focus here?
Exactly right, and I am going to go back to the finals of MLP Atlanta. We had the DC Pickleball team with 2 comfortable wins in gender doubles, and then the Squeeze were able to come back strong in mixed doubles and force the Dreambreaker. Against this DC Pickleball team, you cannot get off to a slow start twice. Can the gender doubles of the Squeeze play big like they have all tournament long?
Rachel Rohrabacher got to finish the Atlanta final on her paddle in a Dreambreaker. That is the singles 5th tie-breaking game. Now we turn our attention to the DC Pickleball team. Jade Kawamoto and her twin sister Jackie. This is a different looking team than Atlanta. Why, Cameron?
I mean, this is a team that really has come together. One of their greatest strengths, and we talked to head coach Kyle McKenzie about it, is their camaraderie. They really feel like they've all got themselves on the same page, and there is no team that is on more of the same page than the Kawamoto twins, because not only are they twin sisters, but they mirror each other. They have a righty, they have a lefty, and their game is superb. Great dinking. They move the ball around the kitchen. They are so deadly in that sense, and they set up their offensive opportunities better than anyone.
And as you pointed out in the semifinal, earlier this morning. They hadn't lost from Atlanta and Dallas until one run-in with Susanna Barr and Leah Jansen with the breakers earlier in group play. So this is about to be a thriller. Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher, they haven't lost all tournament long. They are rock solid on their side. And as far as the coin toss goes, DC won it. They chose to react. We will explain that in mixed doubles when it matters. Here is the head-to-head. The Kawamotos with a slight edge here on Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher, but you know they rise to the occasion when their backs are against the wall.
And you know they want revenge. That is literally their last loss as a team against these Kawamoto sisters in MLP Atlanta. So they're going to come out with a different strategy, and guns will be a-blazing.
Well, you're not doubting that. Guns will be a-blazing. The Rohrabacher and Bright matchup is just so ferocious. They want to speed up the ball, and they are going to be deadly against the Kawamotos.
The DC Pickleball team with a 55% chance to beat the Orlando Squeeze. Some called it an upset in Atlanta when Orlando had the chance to get it done. They were in a trying situation. It came down all the way to the mixed doubles game, which Zane Navratil and Rachel Rohrabacher saved the day. So we will start with gender doubles if you're new here. Women's doubles will go out first, then men's doubles will switch over to mixed doubles and explain why the coin toss is important there, and twinning is winning. They have been faithful all morning long. They were here since 8 a.m. this morning supporting the Kawamoto twins, originally from Maui, Hawaii. That's Jade, the lefty, hair in a bun, and Jackie, long ponytail. She's a righty, forehands in the middle. That changes things a bit. We'll get to the strategy after first serve. Rachel Rohrabacher will start us off. Here to Jade Kawamoto.
All right, ladies, here we go. Game one, time in, 0-0.
Squeeze right away, working the perimeter.
And you have to watch out for the squeeze. They are not going to be shy to speed up the ball. They feel like they have the advantage potentially in those hand exchange battles against this team, even though they're one of the best defensive teams in Major League Pickleball.
Straight up the line, and Jackie Kawamoto knows what to do with the high ball.
Jackie Kawamoto ties it up, 1-all. Throws in the wall.
And interesting, a little bit of a change in strategy against Bright and Rohrabacher than what we've seen on the day thus far. And that's actually to go the direction of Anna Bright a few more times than we've seen. Most teams trying to ISO Rachel Rohrabacher.
I'd like to know why that is after this.
That's a great point on the court, and a great point by Cameron as well. As the Anna Bright two-handed backhand is lethal. We saw it in the semifinals with the slice focusing on the middle of the court. The Kawamoto's known for moving their dinks around the kitchen line. You have to be careful with that big two-hander.
And there's a clean winner for Jackie Kawamoto on the angle on Anna Bright.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that they are going the direction of Anna Bright just a little bit early in this match, because that's forcing Anna Bright in the later stages to have to respect that backhand side. She's going to have to make sure she's steady there.
Side out, point two.
Traditionally, they have a setup ball before that, where the offensive opportunity is a little less risky. That time, they just went full send.
The backhand side of Jackie Kawamoto.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back for Jackie. The two-hander off the bounce and now the one-hander out of the air. She is looking for that offense, but's got to clean it up, put that ball in play, and give your team a chance.
She tags Jackie.
I mean, that is why Anna Bright is one of the best females in the game of pickleball. She was moving left to right. Look at her in terms of the court coverage. All the way stepping over, taking that ball off the left foot of Rachel Rohrabacher and finding a beautiful speed up.
For Jackie Kawamoto, trouble brewing for DC now.
And that ball sailing 1 foot long, but nice partner communication from Anna Bright, as I think Rohrabacher did have an opportunity to take that out of the air.
Jade with the snap on the two-handed backhand.
To the right side of Rachel Rohrabacher. They're trying to maybe be a little cognizant of just how good Rohrabacher's forehand rolling dink is. And also the fact that she's got that much power. So they witnessed that in the semifinal. She can be very deadly on that right side. So they've been going a little bit more midline on Rohrabacher and to the backhand side of Anna Bright.
Early on, I would say the court positioning battle is definitely going in the favor of the squeeze. Kawamoto's comfortable in the mid-court, but you can't just hang out there. You got to get to the kitchen line as well as have those mid-court defensive chops.
That was exactly what Coach Kyle McKenzie told us before the semifinal, was getting to the kitchen. He feels like when they're there, this team is as good as any. But it's getting there, that's the key. Full throttle down the middle.
Yeah, she's got to look to her partner and say thank you very much, because that setup dink was as good as they come. There's that rolling forehand from Rachel Rohrabacher. Right there, it's just so nasty. Gets the extension and opening through the middle.
I got it. Go.
It's really nice to see all four ladies. The girls, they just have so much purpose with each shot. Even the soft stuff in the dinking. You see, I feel like you see more neutralizing dead dinks in the men's game just to keep them unattackable. These ladies are setting each other up.
Jackie Kawamoto closes, ties it up at 9.
I mean, that save off the net was pretty phenomenal as that dropped down. You saw the nice cutting ball to be able to get back into it, and then quickly finds her court positioning yet again.
And a perfect drop from Jade.
Yeah, points are just so hard to come by. I don't believe we've had more than 2-point run on either team early in this match.
10-9.
Change ends at 11. Well, that'll do it for Rachel Rohrabacher. Ties it up at 10. How about the defensive scramble of Jade?
I mean, she had a 360 in the middle of that point on the backhand side, nonetheless. Here we go.
The degree of difficulty to pull that ball back in, so impressive. Oh no, football called on Jade Kawamoto. So Orlando gets to 11 first. We'll change ends.
You don't blame her. She's trying to get them while their back was a little bit against the wall in the scramble, but the foot fault called on DC Pickleball team.
Both teams will take a quick break. We will take 1-2. The defending champs on top by 1. Nothing else like it. Major League Pickleball has arrived in Dallas, and Championship Sunday has not disappointed. The defending champs, the Orlando Squeeze, ahead in this one, 11-10. They lost in the final in Atlanta to the Kawamotos. 21-16 was the score. You know that one didn't settle well for Anna Bray despite the ultimate victory.
Anna Bray just so competitive. I think one of the greatest elements to her game is the fact that regardless of what the score is, she could be 5 points down or 10 points up. She's going to play and approach the game the exact same way. Just relentless pursuit of excellence, and you can see it from her dink, from her baseline shots, everything she does, she wants to be the best at.
She's back to serve now to Jackie Kawamoto.
All right, players,
University of Dayton Flyer. Both Kawamoto twins
11-10.
played there. For tennis.
All go! Side out, point 11.
The first half of this game, Squeeze are known for their aggression in women's doubles, but they have taken it to a new level, really putting maximum pressure on the Kawamotos.
Inside the baseline.
And usually you have to be wary of some drop volleys in the game of pickleball.
Power stance for Christian Elshad.
18-15.
Coach and ball shacker. Just with some amazing defense.
There is no weaknesses in their game.
Jade Kawamoto finishes it off against Anna Bright down the line. A 21-15 victory for DC in women's doubles.
I mean, that is such a solid team on the other side that they just took down by 6-point margin. That is amazing.
Ladies doubles, DC's up 1-0. Got to get to 3. Men's are coming up. Here we go. Go DC.
So starting out just how it was in Atlanta, you guys take the game 1 here. And what shots were key in this matchup against such a fiery Anna Bright and Rachel?
Yeah, I think it was really tight in the beginning, super close. I think it was like a 10-11 at the switch, but then Jackie and I really started to find our rhythm at the kitchen line, moving them around, and I think that worked for us, just feeling confident in our dinks.
And we were talking to Kyle McKenzie before this, and he said, you guys are ready. This is yours this time. But what's the mentality? What are you guys going to have to do to close this one out? Because you already have the game 1.
I think we just got to keep the energy high the entire time. I think last time we started out 2-0, we lost the next mix, and we kind of brought ourselves down. We just have to stay energized throughout the entire match.
DC picks up the first win. Michelle, back to you.
Zane Navratil playing the right. Christian Alshon on the right for DC. Game 2 underway.
to see the amount of growth from him. His ceiling is still yet to be determined.
Oh, Christian Alshon buries it again with that unique backhand. Wow, Christian Alshon right there for the win.
There it is again. And
DC gets to 11 first. We'll change ends and take a quick timeout too. Back in Dallas, the DC Pickleball team looking to go up 2-0 on the defending champs, the Orlando Squeeze. A nearly similar storyline to what we saw in Atlanta. The gender doubles were cleaned up by DC, but then the mixed doubles reversed the script for the Orlando Squeeze, forced the dream breaker. And DC is hoping for a different outcome here.
yeah, we broke out the paddle in the truck to show the Riley Newman grip and how unique it is.
Camera in the truck so you can show our audience how extreme that semi-western is.
Even there, it's not just the pancake grip. He completely turns his hips and his shoulders to be able to find the defensive play there.
From Christian Alshon.
I mean, that dink is so far out wide. Christian Alshon takes one shuffle and a lunge, and he is there.
Well, Zane had a field day with that in Atlanta. And DC takes game 2, 21-10. A statement performance from Riley Newman and Christian Alshon.
You gotta be careful if you poke the bear. If you're saying that, he gives a good interview, he has some nice jabs, but you gotta watch out if you're saying too many things to Riley Newman. He's got a big game.
You guys are still strategizing about your mixed doubles here, but you guys are playing seamlessly. You said you're playing again next week here, but against such a strong team, Andre and Zane here, what was the mentality heading in knowing you need to get up 2-0?
Yeah, we've been here before. Last MLP in the finals, we were up 2-0, so I mean, they took us out, and I think we just want it more now, so yeah.
And you were just talking there, coming into mixed doubles right now. What do you think the strategy is to make sure you get this 3-0 instead of having a repeat of Atlanta?
Well, when you're playing with a Kawamoto, you know what they're going to do and just get it their wall. So they're going to get everything back. So Christian and I's role is to be super aggressive, put a lot of pressure on the other team. And like Christian said, we were up 2-0. So we're going to hopefully learn from our mistakes this time and see if we can come out with the dub.
DC takes the men's doubles.
Oh, man, I am thirsty, man. Little glass of OJ today. Let's get this dub. Come on.
DC Pickleball team, they could end it here in 3 if they take this mixed doubles game for Orlando, the defending champs of Atlanta. They could stay alive. All the pressure on Anna Bright and Andre Dascu. There is Riley Newman locked in with his partner, Jackie Kawamoto. He plays with Jade Kawamoto. A lot of strategy talk on the sideline of DC.
This is the most positive, supportive, taking the role of team leader I have ever seen from Riley Newman, and I really like it.
Kyle McKenzie said exactly that. He said one of the biggest areas of growth for Riley Newman. Everyone knows that he's got the biggest game in pickleball, but the biggest element is his positivity with his team and how he has become an incredible vocal leader with this crew.
And the team over to his house earlier this week for some team bonding. He's based out of Dallas. This is a hometown tournament for Riley Newman.
0-0.
Here and the national championships. Anna Bright will start us off to serve. Andre Dascu exploiting Jade Kawamoto on the right side of the court.
Yeah, exactly right.
On the side of DC Pickleball team, especially coming off the corner, but again, they've got to solidify some of those speed ups. They found a few too long here.
end of the exchange, there was incredible soft play. My goodness, that point had everything.
I mean, these two just going quite literally toe-to-toe at the kitchen line in I formation, challenging their hand speed, and even Riley picking up that next ball. I think that's been one of the very determining factors through the early stages of this matchup.
Side out.
Did he get it?
Point,
He got
11,
it.
change ends,
Orlando
11-10.
takes a 1-point lead, and we will take an end change as the DC Pickleball team trails by 1 and is trying to close it out in 3. We'll see if they can pull a comeback here next. Storylines everywhere. It's been tight all the way through.
11-10.
But maybe this is the spark they need to climb back in this.
12-15.
On the sideline, she's locked in for women's.
And then splits the gap between Anna Bright and the 6'5" Andre Deescu. Riley Newman, so good. Job of Jade creating offense from the mid-pace and lots of spin on that ball.
Newman with a chance to tie it here. And Anna Bright rises to the occasion, all the pressure on the Orlando squeeze.
Yeah, she said no go against Riley Newman right there. Recognized the speed up and just unloaded on that two-hand backhand.
This game is up for grabs.
With the Ernie.
Could she be the MVP for the DC Pickleball team? Jade Kawamoto, the unsuspecting hero in this mixed doubles matchup. Riley Newman closes it out. The DC Pickleball team are your MLP Dallas champions.
What a great moment for the DC Pickleball team to pick it up 3-0, but that was a massively contested mixed doubles competition, some of the best pickleball we've seen in 2023.
MV Jade. She played so well. I had even on my personal rankings put Jackie ahead of Jade, and she let me know about it. I might have to reverse them now after that performance from the lefty Jade Kawamoto. Way to play DC Pickleball team in general. You guys deserve this win.
The monkey's off the back, baby. So it feels good. We were so close last time in Atlanta, so to be able to get over the hump this time feels amazing. Such good ownership. Coaches were on board with us all weekend, so couldn't be happier. We are